moment. Steve Smith, we know that he has that wonderful record, winning record as captain, 68%. MS Dhoni, he's pretty good himself as well. So let's head out into the middle to find out who wins this crucial toss in the first match at Sharjah.
Match number 4 of the Dream 11 IPL, and we have our first look at Sharjah today. I've got the Rajasthan Royals skipper Steve Smith alongside me. MS Dhoni is here as well from the Chennai Super Kings, and Mr. Narayan Kuti is our match referee. You've got the coins, sir.
Heads. We'll bowl first.
MS, you're going to bowl. Why is that?
Well, dew is one of the factors. What we have seen is there has been consistent amount of dew all over, and whenever there's a question mark when it comes to dew, you want to chase.
All right, when we look at the surface, it's a little bit different from the first one you guys played on. A lot less grass.
Well, yes, I feel this is one venue where the wickets will be entirely different compared to the other 2 venues. So, people will prepare differently for the matches over here. So, as of now, it looks good, but it will slow down as the game progresses, and I don't know how hard it is, underneath, and that's what really gives you whether it will remain. Ruturaj comes in his place, then that's the only change we have made.
What pleased you from that first game, and what do you need to improve on for tonight?
Well, I think adaptability is a key factor, especially in the shortest format. You need to quickly judge as to what is a good length to bowl on that particular wicket and to that particular batsman on that day, because everybody bats differently on each and every day, and also how it's coming off the wicket. So those are the things. Other than that, we won't be the best fielding side. We'll be a safe fielding side. But yes, those are the areas we would like to improve.
All right, good luck tonight. Thanks. Steve, you guys having a bat? How'd you feel?
Yeah, I probably would have bowled as well. The dew factor, as MS just alluded to, can come into the game. So that first, and hopefully we do it well.
On a personal note, obviously you had your troubles in England with a head knock. Everything okay?
Yeah, finally over there. It took a bit longer than I'd like, but had my first hit yesterday, went well, and good to go today.
All right, you're 4 overseas players for the first encounter?
We've got myself, Tom Curran, Jofra Archer, and David Miller.
How excited are you about captaining this Rajasthan side for the full season and looking forward to it?
Yeah, I am, yeah. I've been, involved for the Royals since about 2014, so it's been a while, with a few years off there, but yeah, we've got a good group, good bunch of guys, a lot of talent, so yeah, excited about this year, that's for sure.
Yeah, excited about some of the young talent we've already seen, and you've got a couple on your side that we should be looking forward to throughout the season as well.
Yeah, we do. I've heard a lot about in the last few weeks. The boys have trained exceptionally well here and been doing a great job, so now time to bring it out to the middle in the real stuff, and yeah, hopefully we can see some really good talent just taking off.
All right, you enjoy your first encounter. Thanks, Steve. That situation out in the middle, it's Chennai Super Kings and MS Dhoni who have won the toss. We're looking to bowl first.
CSK have won the toss and they have chosen to bowl. Sanjay Bangar joins us on the show. Is this the right call, Sanjay, given the conditions in Sharjah today?
I think so, because dew is a massive factor, and teams which have won the toss have preferred to bowl second in this tournament, because with the ball getting wet, you know the target as well, so you can pace the chase really well. So from that perspective, I feel it's a good call by CSK to field first.
And as always, MS looks very, very calm, at ease in the middle, being up.
Obviously not being stood down, so that's a big loss for CSK. Hopefully that will be rectified shortly, but that man on screen, he's world class, he's so cool, so relaxed, and they obviously love to chase, so that's the reason why they chose the bowl first.
Yeah, it's going to be a big one for CSK. They have beaten the arch rivals, and that's going to be the big one. But look, this man, to my right, was involved in one of the most epic games in the past. The World T20 back in 2007 was a big one, and that was the game that really started the legacy of MS Dhoni's captaincy. That's where it all began. We won't remind you too much about this, sorry about this yet again, but what an encounter that was. You were the most economical bowler for Australia on the day.
Can you put a couple of wickets in front of my name there? Please, come on, upstairs, help me out.
But look, what a match that was. Let's let's go back because Bigger and Irfan Pathan going head to head, giving us a clash from that encounter to in out of the box.
Our first opening challenge between Brett Lee and Irfan Pathan is going to be in virtual reality. Pehla match, Chennai Super Kings jeet chuke hain, and that turning point was Ravindra Jadeja's over, right? 2 wickets. So you're going to face that exact over. 6 balls on your VR headsets, Ravindra Jadeja bowling, the same speed, the same trajectory, the same turn, and you've got to score as you can. I'm going to smash you today. Come up here. Yeah, 6 feet up. Come on, Irfan. Irfan Pathan is ready with his VR headset. Samne Ravindra Jadeja, Baroda versus Saurashtra. Here we go. Ooh. What is that? Straight to Dhoni. Oh, सीधी गेंद लॉन्ग ऑफ के पास जाती हुई. इरफान पठान is off the mark. Shot, mate. And what's that? It was about Ollie. Oh, into the screen.
I'm going to change.
Stance को खोलते हुए जडेजा बाहर जाते हुए.
Election के बाद डाल दीजिए dude.
3 रन चाहिए ब्रेट ली को ये ओपनिंग आउट ऑफ द बॉक्स कॉन्टेस्ट जीतने के लिए. Brett, don't turn around a lot. I don't want to lose the orientation completely.
अरे मेरे भाई हवा मत देना. पैड पे मारो.
पहला बॉल तो वाइड था ओवर का. Oh, straight long on. Well done.
Ah, I think it's gone.
Yeah, it went to backward point.
Oh, bingo. Ah, the sweep coming out. LBW, how was that?
Huh? Was it out?
Yes, it's out.
Not out.
He's gonna go. Catch it. No run.
Much attacking field. Scores a level. 1 run चाहिए.
Can we play super over?
Guys, Dream 11 का दूसरा super over.
All right, get him out. He's out.
Wait, it's a tie. Bring it back to reality. देखो आज ये match tie हो गया. ओपनिंग अब इसका super over एक और होगा. I think we'll have to bring Irfan and Binga back for another challenge on out of the box. But that will be another day in this segment.
It's always so much fun when these two get together, but let's get back to the match at hand this evening. Rajasthan Royals are going to be batting first. So let's take a look at our phone playing 11 for this side. Smith is going to have a lot to do this evening, isn't he?
And they handed out some debuts as well. Sanjay, big news obviously. Jaiswal coming in, it's a huge encounter. We saw a great debut from Devdutt last night. What do we expect?
Well, he's a quality player, somebody who's proven in not only the T20 format but also in the 50 over. The combination bowling, Rajasthan seems to have preferred him ahead of Manan Vora, but overall, Tom Curran, Tewatia, so they've got a lot of bases covered.
Yeah, and also Tom Curran gets a nod in his first game playing against his brother Sam Curran. So let's just take you through the CSK lineup because Sam Curran was a key fixture in the last one. We did hear that Raidu wasn't 100% and Gaikwad comes in, but the brother going up against his other brother is going to be a great battle too.
Yeah, it's great playing against your brother. I've had that pleasure before, but look, they've got a good lineup. I love this back end in terms of Jadeja, Chahar there with the seam. Ngiddy's got good pace. Sam Curran obviously can bowl the spin and hit at the top of the order too.
Yeah, it's going to be such an important clash for Ireland to start strong as well, but it's not going to be easy. And how can they stop Stephen Smith? What are the chinks in the armour? We've got our own Scotty Cyrus to give us the Sahi Hai game plan as well.
Hello and welcome to today's game plan. Let's take a look at the captain of the Rajasthan Royals. It is Australian Steve Smith. And how should CSK look to attack him? Well, because he's up near the top of the order, I would go straight to the fast bowlers. He does, of course, have that unusual technique where he likes to whip everything through the leg side, even delivery slightly outside the off stump. Now, don't forget last year's IPL, he had that elbow injury which starved him of a lot of the power. Now, that's borne out by the numbers. When we have a look at the up at the wall, you will see the wagon wheel where square leg is his main area of scoring. Fine leg as well, and if you get too wide, of course, you will go
in that third man region. So where should they bowl? It's a fraction wider than the numbers that we just saw, than the deliveries also. So around about that sixth stump, maybe 2 sets of stumps wider. As I say, you get too wide, he will cut that away. But make him make the play. Power is not to Ravi Jadeja. The reason for that, the numbers and the success that Jadeja's had against him. In the 11 innings that they've had together, he's got him out 5 times. But most impressively as well is the strike rate. Not even a run a ball, just 89 runs per 100 deliveries. So, what about the dismissals? There's no real trend amongst them, which is the good sign if you are CSK, because it means that he is looking for ways to score. He's being aggressive, Steve Smith, and therefore he can't quite find the method to be successful against Jadeja. He doesn't have to try anything different. Just stick to the good lines and lengths and wait for Steve Smith to make the mistake. Great players, they do try and change and find a way. At the moment, Steve Smith hasn't quite got it yet.
The Chennai Super Kings going up against Rajasthan Royals, and the man who's going to be really crucial for the men in yellow today has to be Ravindra Jadeja. It's going to be a prediction from Brett Lee. Brett, can he take out Steve Smith tonight?
I think he's definitely a chance to get him out. It's been a great back today, human. To me, it comes down to CSK. I think CSK will win unless Jofra Archer produces a great spell.
And it's going to be really key to watch Jaddu come in versus Steve Smith. Sanjay, when you look at MS Dhoni's captaincy, what does he talk about in this huddle? Because you've seen the man from close quarters.
He talks about consistency, he talks about giving whatever you have quality on the field of play, and he gives you a lot of confidence to execute your skills. So from that perspective, he makes the players feel wanted, he makes the players feel comfortable and takes the best out of them.
And Sanjay, what does this mean for Dhoni? You know, you've really seen him grow as a player, as a captain with the India side. What's going on in his mind today? What does this occasion mean for him?
It means a lot because he's been out of international cricket and he's announced his retirement as well. But he's somebody who's wanting to play at least another year of IPL, and he wants to enjoy playing the game, which he loves so much.
Well, from one superhero on the field to the real heroes off the field, MS Dhoni will be out in the middle. But here is a salute to our COVID heroes across the nation.
इससे पहले तो पुलिस के बारे में जो पुरानी सोच चल रही थी लगभग ऑलमोस्ट नेगेटिव टाइप से थी।
जनरल एक ओपिनियन ये था कि डॉक्टर्स का एक ही मोटिव है कि उनको पैसा बनाना है।
मार्च के बाद जको थमसा गया एकदम से, घर से बाहर नहीं जाना, किसी से मिलना नहीं है, सेलिब्रेशन बंद हो गए, एक डर का अजीब सा माहौल हो गया। लेकिन बाहर निकल के अपना काम करना, अपने जॉब पे रहना और अपनी चीज़ों को वापस लाना, तो मुझे लगा कहीं ना कहीं मुझे निकलना पड़ेगा और वापस से चीज़ें नॉर्मल करनी पड़ेगी। लेकिन जब निकले तो मालूम चला कि हम लोग जहाँ घर में इतनी सेफ्टी से बैठे हैं, कुछ कोरोना वायरस वॉरियर्स ऐसे हैं जो बाहर निकल के इस टाइम पे अपना बेस्ट देने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं।
जब ये लॉकडाउन डिक्लेयर हुआ, मुझे कभी भी ऐसा लगा नहीं तो ये पेशेंट्स कहाँ हैं।
हमें भी डर लगता है, ये हमारे बच्चे हैं, समाज है।
इस बीमारी के बारे में बहुत लिमिटेड इंफॉर्मेशन, इसकी
ज़्यादा